Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So as usual, starting off with Euro USD, and trade for yesterday did play out quite nicely. First target has been hit. We still have two targets left to get to. Next one is 118.144. We get through that, and then you have a deeper target of 117.145. So let's just look at what happened yesterday. Yesterday we were looking for a short on a pullback, and you can see there was the entry right in this area, stop above the next fractional, which would have been up there. You could have actually taken it, sort of just waited for confirmation, kept your stop above this range bar and taken the entry on the break of the range bar. But anyway, that is the trade that was on offer yesterday, where trend is down. Oscillator sort of moved up, and you've got a crossover separately, and then a move down back into the zone. So that was the first area we need to pay attention to. Now what we want to do is just fine tune our levels. So this level that we need to defend at the moment is 118.460. You can see those are the tails to the left. So what I would expect is a little bit of a move down, and then a bit of a bounce up, and then a move down further, or alternatively we're just going to muck around here while we wait for the non-farm payrolls numbers this afternoon. So definitely opportunity here, I think, for some more moves to the downside. US dollar, Japanese yen. So obviously the same thing happened here. We see dollar strength coming in, and pretty much we're on the daily here. So it was a big green daily bar, but you can see this week has been one-way traffic to the upside. Obviously we're looking for a pullback to be able to get into this. If you look at the hour, yesterday we didn't really get a pullback. What we did do is sort of form a quick range here and then break through that range. It's been a difficult move. Probably on the 15-minute you would have seen there's the range, and but I've got the range drawn a little bit wrong. There it is there. Bit of a fake out there, back to the bottom of the range, and then you can see breakout, 2-bar retest with a confirmation. So entry above this green bar with stop below that in the direction of the trend, and long it is. So for today, same thing probably going to happen. You can see a bit of a flag forming, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see it just meander to the downside while we wait for the jobs number to come out today. Yesterday, jobs number came out pretty strong in actual fact. So non-farm payrolls is the one to watch today, I think, and any pullback is going to be bought. Should be a bit of volatility as well. So for me, the dollar pairs, I stay out of them until after the data has released. Next on the line is British pound, Japanese yen. So at the moment, we are very much consolidating in a triangle on the 8-hour. And I gave you these levels yesterday. We haven't really breached them at the moment. So if you look at the hour, you'll see what I mean. So that was the first area where we were looking for opportunities to be for the short side. We got one, came back, a bit of diversions as well, and then we've got another sell-off here. For me, this does look like a potential trend reversal. So you can see we've got a crossover here. We're flirting with the 155 EMA at the moment. So there's definitely something on the cards. At the same time, if you look at the 8-hour, you can see how we've got a crossover here to the downside. So a bit of confusion happening. So when that happens, time to sit on the sidelines. So 8-hour, you've got potential for a move to the downside. And I just want to put another level in here, and that's below this range bar. You can see there's a range bar here which rejected those moving averages, but we're still above the 155. And that is still bullish in my eyes until we sort of get below the 155 and come back and test it, which is why I've just put that level in. So you can see there's support that's been found there. Obviously looking for a break below that and a pullback to retest, but ultimately what we're actually waiting for is this triangle to break. So for this is sit on hands until we see some more structure. British pound, Japanese yen, pretty much the same scenario here. So you can see we've been in this messy downtrend for quite some time, but this is the first time that the lower moving averages are pointing up. I've got another crossover of the oscillators to the upside. We did reject the 155 EMA here, but been a pretty solid bull bar here, engulfing the last 3-4 bars So what I would be leaning towards at the moment is to see if we can get some kind of structure forming for a continuation to the upside. So these levels are still in play. So the first one is 0.86. Okay, we did get the break above it, but you can see we're currently below that level again. So that needs to be just reset a little bit. I would look at this area here, 0.85900, see if price can get back there, see if it can hold there, and then move to the upside. So London breakout strategy probably would have been a fake out, but there is a big level here, so I'm not saying that you want to be trading. But for today, there is definitely some merit. If we can stay above the moving averages, there's probably merit for trading that to the upside. But personally, I think sit on hands for today, wait for the final bit of data to come out of the US, and then pick up on this next week. You should have a pretty interesting week. I think there is something brewing on the dollar pair. Oh, sorry, on the pound and the dollar pair. So dollar strength, and the pound is can't decide which way it's going at the moment, but definitely there is something about to brew. So until we break out of this range, I'm still sit on hands. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday. Cheers for now.